Students, whatever homework is given to you, you have to submit it on the very next day between 8 am to 1 pm to the given WhatsApp number, and it is compulsory to submit your homework as your attendance will be marked on the basis of your submission.
Good morning, children. I hope you all are doing well in lockdown period. Now unlock is announced by the government, but yet safety measures are to be followed and we have to live our life as per the guidelines of government. This is important for all of us to save our lives. So yet unlock is going on, but stay home, stay safe. Today we have to continue our previous chapter, and that is economic development. Today we have to see the distribution of factors of production. In the previous period I taught you about the factors of production. There are 4 factors. If you remember, first is land, second labor, third capital, and fourth entrepreneur. These are 4 factors of production, and these are very important ones because the economy of any country, it depends on these factors of production only. Now today, after this, we have to see the distribution of factors of production. Distribution is very important, and the resources should be utilized logically. It is important. Why it is important? Let us see through these points. The first one is unlimited wants. Our wants are unlimited, children. Every human being, every animal who is living on this planet has got unlimited wants. But the wants of human beings are more than any other animals. We are born with wants. There is a want of food, there is a want of water, shelter, clothes, everything. As we all know that natural resources are limited, but wants are unlimited. If we continue to satisfy our unlimited wants, in that case there will be shortage of resources, and that will create problem. Whenever scarcity of resources is created in market, that creates problems like price rise, and some of the social evils are also born at that time. So we have to satisfy our wants, but logically. Second point, important order in terms of necessities. See, as we have seen, the wants are unlimited. There are many wants. First is primary wants, and second is secondary. Primary wants are necessary for all of us for our survival. For example, the want of food, the want of water, the want of shelter, houses, these are our primary wants. We have to satisfy our primary wants first, and then after only we have to go for secondary wants. We can live without these wants. For example, there is a want of mobile phone, there is a want of electricity, there is a want of AC. Even without these wants, first we have to go for what? Primary wants, because it is important for our life. Without this, we cannot survive. So we have to go for our primary wants first. We have to select the wants in order. Once our primary wants are satisfied, after that only we have to look for our secondary wants for the satisfaction. Third is limited resources. See, all natural resources are created by God, but all natural resources are limited. And as we all know that the population of the world is continuously increasing. It means wants are increasing. but natural resources are not increasing. So if we continue to use them blindly, in that case, our wants will be, the natural resources will be over, and at that time, great problem will be created for our existence. For example, we talk about the natural resource of petroleum, okay, petrol, diesel and all these things. We all know that the petroleum products are limited. The quota of total amount of petroleum product is limited only, but blindly we are using our vehicles. When we use vehicle, at that time we do not think that petrol stock is limited. And if the world continues to use petrol and diesel blindly, there is a fear that after 20 or 25 years, there will be no petrol left in this world. That will be a great problem. So we have to keep limited resources in mind, and we have to use the resources judicially. The fourth one is alternative use of resource. Well, all resources are limited, and once one resource is busy in the production of one good, one food grain or anything else, at that time we cannot use that resource for the production of some different product. Example I give you, land. Land is a limited resource. It is natural resource. We cannot create land. Suppose we have got land and we are doing the agriculture of wheat. At that time, the same land cannot be used for the production of rice and bajra or any other food grain. So, alternative use of the resource is very important. So, this way in any economy, distribution of factors of production is done for the economic development. Okay, our next topic is methods of allotting of resources. Allotting means allotment of resources. Well, every country wants to make economic development fastly. So how it is possible? How can we develop the economy of a nation? Well, that is done through the proper allocation of resources. Right now in world economy, there are three methods available. The first method is market system. Second method is socialistic system, and third one is mixed economy. In short, the world economy is divided into three types. The first one is market mechanization or open economy or market system. The second one is socialistic economy, and the third one is mixed economy. Let us see them one by one. The first one is market system. What is market system? Well, majority of the countries of the world, especially the developed countries, they have adopted market system of economy. Let me tell you in simple words, market system is that type of economy in which government does not hold the ownership of any industry in the country. Well, but all investment is made by the private people only. The people of the country, they own the all type of industries. The entire investment is made by one individual person or a group of person, but government never interferes in that type of economy. It is completely free. So it is called free economy also, and it is also called capitalistic economy. Generally the countries like America, Japan, England up to certain extent, France, they all have adopted market system in their country. Well, the government's role is very limited in that type of economy. The government minds only the rules and regulations, but yes, they never interfere that what you have to produce, how much investment you have to make, at which rate you have to sell the product manufactured by you. So it is very popular. It is very popular in many countries, as I have told you. And because of this, the countries like America, they are highly developed countries, The standard of living of the people of America is definitely better than the standard of living of the other countries of the world. And that has become possible just because of their strategy to adopt capitalistic economy or market system or market mechanization. Yeah, in this, any person of the nation can start any industry. There is no restriction on that. But yes, they have to follow the rules and regulations established by the government. They have to follow certain protocol to start the industries. And yes, if they have money, they can start any industry. They can start manufacturing any product that they like to manufacture. If the person wants to start a plastic industry, in that case, he has got complete freedom. He has got complete freedom. Or if a person wants to start, the fertilizer industry, he can do it. Yes, he has got the liberty to start industry. Well, because of this, what happens? There is a cutthroat competition takes place between the different companies, and ultimately the benefit goes to the consumer. The consumer gets variety of choice of the same product in the market. The example I give you, one simple television. If you want to buy a television, in that case, many companies' televisions are available in the market. There is the television of Sony, Philips, Samsung. So many companies are available, and there is a competition. So price, it remains low, and the consumer gets the product at very reasonable rate, and the quality of product is also very high. So this is very popular form of economic development, market system. What are the characteristics of market system? Let us see them one by one. The first feature of market mechanization is what? Ownership of the resources of production is either individual or private. As I have told you, that government does not have any ownership in any factor of production in free economy or open economy. Well, the investment, the production, the management of the business is done by either individual or any person or a group of people. For example, Mukesh Ambani's company Reliance. The government does not have got control either on the management or on any other factor of production. Everything is managed by group of board of director. Which machines they want to use, from where they have to buy the raw material, which technology they will use for the production, and at which rate they have to sell their product. Everything is decided by Mukesh Ambani or his board of director only. The second feature of market system is what? Profit. In market mechanization or in capitalistic economy, well, the business is done for the profit only. Any industrialist, any businessman, when he wants to start a business, at that time he does it with aim of profit only. And if there is no profit, in that case the person can close the industry. The government does not interfere in that. If we have got profit, we can increase our business. And if suppose unfortunately there is a loss, in that case we can wind up our industry. No rules and regulations is there for that. Free entry. Anybody can start business, and free exit. Anybody can exit from the industry. Third feature of this market system is what? It is good for consumers. Yeah. Ultimately in capitalistic economy, the consumer gets the benefit because the products which are available in the market, they are good in quality, their price is also very reasonable, variety of choice is available. So ultimately, the standard of living of a consumer, it goes high. The benefit is always there for consumer also in capitalistic economy. The fourth point is no government interference. Yeah, government never starts any bank, any industry, any hospital, anything like that. They are not the owners of any industry. No interference is done by the government. For example, in India, we can see that the ownership of railways, it belongs to government, right? So this is not capitalistic economy, because government has got the ownership of railways, right? So many other industries are there. For example, SAIL, Steel Authority of India Limited. The ownership, it belongs to government. It is government company. But in capitalistic economy, in America, the government of America does not own any industry. Whether it is Amazon, whether it is Google, whether it is Facebook. So many world famous companies are there. The giant companies are there in America. But all companies' ownership belongs to the private people, the people of the America. Government of America, they do not have any industry of their own. And government never interferes in what you are manufacturing, at which rate you are selling, which technology you are using. Well, you are free to take decision about all these things in your industry. Yeah, and the next one is distribution of resources is based on profit. We all know that four factors of productions are there. Land, labor, capital and entrepreneur, right? The allotment of the resources is done on the basis of profit only. Okay? Profit is just like a blood. Profit is just like a tonic in capitalistic economy. And the last feature of this type of economy is what? Economic decisions are taken while keeping price mechanism in market. All decisions, economic decisions, are taken on the basis of what? Price mechanization in market. At which rate we have to sell the product in the market. On that only, all decisions regarding the purchasing of raw material, technology, labor, everything is decided by the owner of the company, right? And because of this, what happens? The research work is always motivated. The exploration of the technology always occurs. New and new machines are coming in the market. New and new technology is introduced in the market. Why? To increase the profit, right? So these all are the features of market mechanization or market system or capitalistic economy. So children, let me explain you the benefit, but this benefit and limitation both will be explained to you in detail in upcoming lecture. Thank you.